Before this video begins, you guys are overdue for an explanation. This video was supposed to be an overly ambitious project of mine, all talking about the fall 2023 season. It was supposed to cover 12 different shows, be 20 minutes long, and have a radically different editing style than my prior videos in my attempt to level up my editing game. But alas, I reached too far, and this is what came out of it. Despite myself, this video will still be short reviews on certain shows I enjoyed during the start of the fall 2023 season. And although I am missing a lot that I wanted to talk about, and possibly even very important ones, my opinions on what I have here still stand, and I want to give you guys a glimpse of what I had in mind. This is also in preparation for Mushoku Tensei Sundays, which is finally back, and I promise to you that reviews and videos will come for them in a scheduled manner. There will be no spoilers for any of the discussed shows, but other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video. I used to be the type who watched everything a season had to offer, and I genuinely used to think that doing so was healthy. Many different kinds of shows are released during the seasons, like those that have titles longer than a mal synopsis, or the countless fantasy shows with the same plot on repeat with just a slightly different haircut on the MC. Eventually, I started incorporating the 3-episode rule into the shows I watch, but sometimes one episode is enough for me to understand that a show just isn't it. Thus, my watchlist is typically divided into two sections, the sequels and the wow, this is pretty good shows. Let's start by looking at the sequels of the season. I swear this arc of Jujutsu Kaisen has been nothing but jolly and festivities. I mean, the hidden inventory arc was quite the happy time, but the Shibuya arc? Nah, this takes the cake. I'm currently caught up with the manga and I've already read the Shibuya arc way back before season 2 came out, and I must say it was not very fun to relive those emotions. The constant influx of memes has been one of the many ways the internet copes with this damn show, to the point that most of them just feel like processed brain rot. But I fully welcome the key perks that come with these kind of anime adaptations: visuals, voice acting, music, and action choreography. And who better to convey those blood-pumping shonen aspects than Studio Mappa? Say what you want about it, but I'm personally enjoying the new character visuals and realistic cinematography the new director, Shota Goshozono, I'm sorry if I butchered that name, has brought to the table. Jujutsu Kaisen has always been an enjoyable watch for me, as it never fails to hook you with its themes, characters, and fight scenes, even though half the time I don't understand what they're yapping about when they explain curse techniques and whatnot. As obvious as it sounds, if you haven't seen the first season, watch it. If you don't like its premise, season 2 isn't for you. If you enjoyed it, then welcome to the JJK depression. I mean, happy train, as it only gets happier from here.
うい。
さっさと答えろ。お前は誰だ。
Spy X Family's first season, which premiered in April 2022, captivated audiences worldwide and bolstered the popularity of the already well-received manga series. Twilight, a brilliant spy and master of disguise, faces his most challenging mission yet, starting a family. Adopting the alias Lloyd Voyager, he begins his undercover operation in infiltrating the Berlin's Eden Academy to gather intel on an elusive politician, Donovan Desmond. To do this, Lloyd forms an unconventional family with Yor Breyer, a secret assassin posing as his wife, and Anya, a telepathic 6-year-old. With no one intending to disclose their secrets, their family life built on deception weaves chaos into both their public and secret worlds. This synopsis only scratches the surface of the story's chaotic amalgamation of comedy, charming characters, drama, and spy intrigue. The animation done by Wit Studio and Cloverworks has always upheld a high standard of quality, and the music, particularly the OP and EDs, have been nothing but bangers. The second season maintains the high quality standards set by its predecessor. The show's direction remains consistent, delving deeper into the relationships within and outside the Forger family, with its recurring gags personally still hitting the mark with me, all the while blending psychological moments, spy action, and drama without losing its purpose. If you enjoyed the first season, I guarantee you will enjoy this particular arc that is the focal point of the season.
I'm atomic.
Despite its shameless and over-the-top storytelling, The Eminence in Shadow manages to be an oddly enjoyable watch for me. If you know anything about the first season, you'll know just how far it strays from the isekai genre, while still somehow remaining accurate to the isekai cliches. These are in the form of our overpowered incel protagonist Shadow, his extremely well-endowed harem that follows him blindly, and even the return of an antagonist who goes by the name of Perv Asshat. The narrative this show follows is still entirely under the mercy of his whims, but somehow everything still manages to make sense story-wise. Unbeknownst to him, of course, as his head is constantly in the clouds, single-mindedly focused on how to make his sudden appearances cooler. I haven't read the light novels, but the arc in this season were some of the more engaging ones. I mean, we have a lolly vampire queen and a kitsune waifu. What more could you want?
Approved.
There are even various moments of actual character development this season, picking up what was established in the last season. The Eminence in Shadow Season 2 builds upon the success of its prequel, intensifying the craziness while expanding the lore. It keeps its chaotic charm, offering excitement, Eiji Chunibyo vibes, and lots more fan service.
Hell yeah!
With a movie picking up on this season's cliffhanger, I look forward to seeing more of it.
ボスなんか出た
Watching The Apothecary Diaries reaffirms the interest I have in Oriental themes. Another show that comes to mind that is similar in this aspect is The Raven of the Inner Palace, which is such a niche show that I'd be surprised if any of you guys knew about it. Anyway, Studio OLM and Toho Animation Studios successfully crafted a captivating anime that is in what I assume is set in a fictional ancient China. Our protagonist Mao Mao is not your average MC. She's intelligent but cautious, fearless but cunning, quite attractive but sometimes clumsy, and has cat-like tendencies. We follow her story, navigating through the dual-edged beauty of an imperial court. This show excels in various aspects, from engaging characters to excellent voice acting, a beautiful color palette, and witty humor. Not to mention, Kevin Penkin is composing the soundtrack for the show. But the most interesting aspect I have thoroughly enjoyed from the show is the intriguing mysteries that are emotionally character-driven. Each episode gives you a clearer understanding of the characters and their motivations, and due to the clever dialogue, each interaction is entertaining. I would say this show is one of the ones I highly recommend you to watch, if not for its themes, but for its stellar production and interesting setting. Thank you for watching. As I said at the beginning of the video, I had a lot more shows that I planned to cover, but certain things led to another and I ended up not uploading for 5 months. I'm probably never gonna edit like this again, or just bring it down a tad, as the time it takes to edit this way will significantly bring down any semblance of consistency and progress in finishing a video. This year has been a rough and busy start with various problems adding up that attributed to what was essentially a hiatus on my YouTube channel. And there was one significant problem that persists to this day, and I want to ask you guys for your help. Around 2 weeks after the upload of my Sarah video, I lost my monetization status due to them not being able to verify my identity, and it has been a constant tug of war between me and YouTube support that I once nearly lost hope. But I won't bog you down with the details here. Instead, I'll post a more detailed account of my situation on my new Discord server, which I highly recommend you to join, not only if you're interested in helping me with this, but also for the enjoyable community we have here so far. Nevertheless, even if this problem doesn't get resolved, I still want to deliver to you guys the content I know I am capable of and what you guys deserve and will enjoy, as the amount of support and love I have received has been surreal. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I can't wait to start making videos on Mushoku Tensei again. Look forward to it.